Hey everyone, thanks for coming through to check out today's video, which is super important because I want to try and help you make some fundamental mindset shifts that can really help you step into sort of unknown territory, taking a few risks in order to create your ideal life. Now, the technique that I'm going to talk about today is something that I've used many times over. It's massively helped me in my journey from breaking free from my corporate job to sort of transition into a world and life where I can really live it on my own terms. And it's called the crystal ball analogy. We've all heard of them. Sadly, they don't exist. But what I want you to think about just for a moment is if someone was right in front of you now with a crystal ball and you were able to look into it and you could see your ideal future right in front of you. And I want to just use this for an example. Imagine right now you're just in a situation in your job where you're just massively unfulfilled, you're unhappy, you're under a lot of pressure, you're spending precious time away from family, maybe you're feeling really tight, financial pressures on your shoulders, you feel like you've accumulated a lot of debt along the way and you're just not in a good place. But imagine this person's in front of you and they're saying, this is your ball here, this is your future, look into it. And you're able to look into it and you could see this just ideal life where you've managed to break free from that corporate job. You're now living your best life. You've built a business around your passions, whether that be an online business or whatever it may be. You're just super happy. You're financially free. You're now spending time with your family and your life is just perfect. And you can see it right there in front of you. Now, everyone's ideal version of their future is going to be different. And I want you to think about what yours would look like just for a minute. You're looking into that ball. You can see your life. And then that person says to you, these are the steps that you made along the way to get there. And those steps were taking risks, stepping into the unknown, really investing in yourself. There were times along that way where you questioned your self-limiting beliefs. You didn't think you were able to, but you did it. And that there was your journey, and this is where you are now. This is the destination, and these were the steps you made along the way. Would you care what those steps look like if you were able to look into your crystal ball and see your ideal life? And the answer to that is no. No one would care what steps they had to make if they could see and know that they're in their ideal future. The problem is, and this is why only 1% of people succeed in business and online or are able to create their best life, because the 99% of people who don't, they settle for comfort. They stay in their comfort zone because what they do, instead of imagining their dream future that everyone knows really that one day they want to achieve, they open that first door and they see a risk. They see unknown. They see something that's going to just break them away from that comfort zone, and they don't do it. They step back. They come with excuses, or maybe I'm not ready. Maybe I haven't got enough time. Maybe I haven't got enough money to do it. And that's why so many of us never take that one step forward. Like I said, if you know so passionately that you are willing to do whatever it takes to get and arrive at your ideal destination, you wouldn't care what those steps were first. And that's exactly what I had to do when I started out. I had my vision in my mind. I wanted to spend every day with my wife, just being together, being happy, living our best life. And that involved stepping into unknown territory, really investing time and money into myself to progress. Working as well as working a full-time job, I worked and built an online business. And trust me, I even questioned my own mindset, my self-limiting beliefs that came in. People around me who said, Matt, what are you doing? Especially the times where I quit my corporate job and let go of security. But then I asked myself this, surely you would feel more comfortable writing your own paycheck than relying on your boss to write your paycheck, who could, like that, with the click of a finger, say, we don't need you anymore. So if you right now, in your mind what your ideal life looks like, you can look at it right now in that crystal ball. And that first door is just stepping out into the unknown. And that's part of the journey. And if you're not willing to do that, then your future will look like a direct reflection of where you are right now, the pains, the sufferings that you're facing now, and your past. It's only that 1% of people that are just willing to just knock through those doors and just know that it's part of the journey. Do it. Use that crystal ball analogy. Go for it and change your life. And I'll speak to you soon in another video. Thanks for watching.